Hello guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. I hope you are doing really well. So let's get started. So today we will try to solve all the console log questions that has been asked in interviews like TCS, Infosys, Wipro, and many other JavaScript and React interviews. These are like very basic and really important question. These questions can either make your interview or either break your interview. So let's get dive into it. So guys, let's start with the first question. So you can simply pause the video in between and you can simply say what do you think will be the output of this question, guys. So let's get started. And sorry, okay, yeah. So what do you think what will be the output of this answer? So if you have guessed it as empty string, so you are absolutely right, guys. Let's validate this. Yeah, nothing has came because the output is empty string. So basically here the concept of JavaScript has used that our array during hosting is while hosting is considered to be as empty string. So empty string plus empty string is will be nothing but an empty string. So this is the concept that has been used. So let's see this question, console.log array plus plus object. So what do you think, guys, what will be the output of this? So if you have guessed it, object then congratulations, guys, you are absolutely right. Let's validate this. Yeah, so first one is empty string and second one is object. So why this has happened, guys? So as we learned earlier, our array is converted into empty string, but what about our object? So object is basically they are gets converted into this object. It gets converted into array of object. So if we do empty string plus object, what will be the output? Of course object on object. But guys, here interviewer can also say that okay, but can we get our output as 0? So here you cannot simply say no sir, our output will be object only. So why? Because the scenario where this question console.log array plus object and console.log object plus array, here our output will be can either be object or it can be 0, guys. So remember this thing, our output can, for this each and every time our output will be object, but if we can reverse this object plus array, our output is not guaranteed to be this one object, it can be object or 0 0. Here in Visual Studio we will get object as our output if we check, but in some browser we can also get it like the older version browser, here there we can also get it 0 0. But most of the modern JavaScript uh, like Chrome, Edge, in these two we will get object. So remember this thing, guys. Interview can might ask this type of scenario as well. So guys, what do you think will be the output of this? Console.log object plus object. Come on, guys, I need you to guess it. So yeah, guys, if you have guessed it, this object, then you are right or wrong. Again, guys, the output will be like this: object. So guys, why? Because as I have told earlier, our object is converted into object, and if I simply concat this, so the output will be object, comma, not comma, object, and this will be an inside of a string. So remember, guys, always remember these small things. Okay, I know this output is like object, and this output will be object. No, this is not, you have to give it perfect answer, guys. This is type string inside that string object is there. So interviewer can also ask, okay, object is there, then what is the type of this? So that time you can get confused. So interviewer can also ask like this. If I simply copy this, pasting it, and here I am writing type of. So what do you think, guys? What will be this type? If you have guessed it as number, or if you have guessed it as array, then you might be wrong. So the type of it is at string. So each and every time whenever this type of question is there, you always have to stay inside string object we will get, inside string object we will get. So this is a very important thing, guys. This is a small detail, but many of the people missed out on this. So let's go, guys, let's go on to the next type of scenarios question. I will speed up my process because we have so many questions to deal with. So what do you think will be the output of this, guys? True plus true. What do you think will be the output? Yes, guys, you have guessed it correctly, it will be 2. And what will be the output of this, guys? Let's go faster. True plus false. What will be the output of this? Yes, guys, it will be 1. Let's quickly verify it. Yes, 2 and 1. So guys, because in JavaScript true is nothing but 1, and false is nothing but 0. So these are very basic and simple level of questions. Now based on this concept, let's see you are able to solve this or not. Console.log false double equal to 0. What do you think will be the output? It will be true or false? Pause the video and try to solve this. I will simply write yes, it will be true. If you have guessed true, then you are right, guys. Let's verify it is true. Why? Because the false is basically nothing but 0 only. But what if we do triple equal to? What do you think will be the output? Will it remain true? No, guys, it will be false. Why? Because the even false is converted into 0, but its data type is different. False is a boolean data type and 0 is number data type. So this will be double equal to, it is loosely type. They are not checking the type, they are just checking the value. The false value is converted to 0, but its data type still remains boolean. So this is another question that has been asked in Wipro and TCS interview recently only. So let's go on to the next question. Console.log. This is a famous interview question, guys. Null double equal to undefined. What do you think will be the output, guys? Come on, guys, you have to tell me. Yes, it is true. Many of you have guessed it as true, and yes, you are right, it will be true. Let's verify it. Yes, true. So why this is a true? Now there is, to be honest with you, there is no explanation to this, guys. It is a special case in JavaScript where null is double equal to undefined is true, and if we do a triple equal to, then it will be false, guys. Let's check it. Yeah, why? Because if we write console.log type of null, so guys, please tell me what will be the type of null. Yes, guys, it will be a number. And console.log type of undefined. What is the type of undefined, guys? This is another critical question. It will be undefined. Undefined. So this is the reason. So object and undefined. So that's why triple equal to null, null triple equal to undefined is false, and triple equal to null double equal to undefined is true. This is the reason, guys. Okay, let's jump into the next one. Yeah, guys, this is the question which I think so many of you will fumble. Let's see if you are able to get this answer. So 5 string 5 plus 3, what will be the output? Yes, guys, it will be 53, but in string. Remember this, guys, this is very important. The output is in string, so that's why we need to cross verify. And console.log same 5 inside string, but in now this is minus sign. So what will be the output, guys? I need you to uh, think about it and predict your output. What will be here? Yes, it's 2 but not string in a number. Here you can see it is a number. If I simply do type of this thing, type of 5 plus 3 and type of 5 minus 3, so this will be, so first one will be a string and second one will be a number. Yes sir, string and number. So these are the things you need to remember, guys, and this is also one of the famous interview question. Now let's go on to the next question, where many of the candidates actually fails. So here 0.1 plus 0.2 triple equal to 0.3. What do you think will be the output? I know many of you will say as true, but is it really true? No guys, this will be false. Why this is false? Because if you check any, let me go in any of the browser actually, and here I have already done it. So console.log 0.2 plus 0.1, you can see is here the output is 0.3 and 0.000, and at the end there is 4. So this is not actually exactly 0.3, is it guys? It's not. So here there is one concept of floating point precision. So floating point, when we are dealing with 0.1, 0.2 or 1.1, 1.2, there actually floating point precision is there. So that's why the output here is not true, the output here is false. So this is the concept you can say to the interviewer why this is false. This is because of floating point precision issue. So let's go on to the next one. Console.log nan triple equal to nan. So what do you think will be the output of this, guys? Yes guys, you have said it correctly. This is also false. Now why this is false? In JavaScript there is one thing like null double equal to undefined as true, and there is another concept nan triple equal to nan, means nan not a number is not even valid for itself only. So nan is not equal to anything, not even itself. So this is a concept in JavaScript, always remember. Let's verify this. Yeah, false. So this is another question which is asked in many of the interviews, many of the JavaScript interviews. This is one of the famous question: why nan triple equal to nan is undefined? The simple answer is nan is not equal to anything, not even itself. Okay guys, let's go on to the next question. This is one of the famous interview question which has been asked in TCS recently, and in their face-to-face interview they usually ask this question. So 1 comma 2, if you are going to an interview in TCS with JavaScript or reactjs developer position, then this question is, there is high probability chance that you will able to face this question. So guys, what will be the output of this? Many of you might say, sir, there will be concatenation occurring. So 1 comma 2 comma 3 comma 4. So many of you will say like this because it will simply concatenate the array, sir. But no, the output is not this. The output is actually very different, and there is a very important concept that is going on. And the output will be inside a string 1 comma 23 comma 4. So let's check, guys. Yes, 1 comma 23 comma 4. Now why this has happened? So we need to basically think it like this. So there is a plus sign in between. Okay, so the plus sign basically will convert this array into string. So consider this: inside string 1 comma 2 plus inside string 3 comma 4. What will be its output? The concatenation will occur between these two elements, guys, 2 and 3. So the output will be 1 comma 23 comma 4. So this is really an important uh, question that can be asked in one of your JavaScript interviews. So let's move on to the next. Console.log 2 sorry string 2 multiply by string 3. What do you think will be the output of this? If you have said 6, number 6, then you are right, guys. Yes, it is number 6. So why? As I have told you, this plus sign actually forces us to convert anything into string. Basically it concatenates, and this multiplication sign forces us to forces us into a number. So basically 2 string 2 is converted into 2 and string 3 is converted into 3. So this is how our multiplication sign evaluates things. It converts string into number, and that's why our output is 6. So this is also one of the very important interview question. So let's go on to the next one. Console.log type of 1 or anything, 2 1 2, doesn't matter. What do you think will be the output, guys? Many of you have guessed number, right? Many of you have guessed number, and you are right only. But here it is not just type of 12, this is type of 12. So you type of 12 is basically number, but what is the type of 12? So remember, guys, type of 12 is number, but inside string it's a number. Inside string it's a number, it's not simply number. So guys, the output will be string. Why? Because this number it's in string, and I am simply console logging the type of that thing. So type of string is will be always will be string. So remember, let's verify this. Yeah, it's a string. So remember, it is very important to know the type of, what will be the double equal to, triple equal to, how plus sign will work, how multiplication sign will work. These are the things that interviewers check, and these are very common and very important question, guys. If you've done this video, I think so 80% of the question, I will say 90% of the question will get covered. So let's go on to the next one. What do you think will be the, sorry, console.log type of null? What do you think will be the output of this? Yes, guys, you have guessed it. Many of you have guessed it, right? It will be object. Let's verify. Yeah. So why interview might have, why Varun, or why do you think this answer is correct, or why this answer has come out to be object? So you just have to simply say, sir, there is no quite explanation, it's a JS bug, and this bug is actually uh, there since the JavaScript language has created. So historically it is proven that type of null is basically an object. This is a bug, this is not a solution, this is a bug. So interviewer might check your knowledge on how you know JavaScript from the scratch. And let's go on to the next thing. Console.log type of, not a number. So come on, guys, what do you think will be the output? Not a number. What will, we have done this one, where it is, yeah, not nan, triple equal to nan is false. But what do you think will be the output of this one? What will be its type? Yes, guys, it's a number. Number in string. Always remember this. Its type is a type of is number, but it's in string. So yeah, here it is. So let's move on to the next one. And there is some basic also, like console dot log type of array. Type of array is basically an object. Why? Because in JavaScript everything if we get array in detail and in depth, then you will see that index and value is there. Index is treated as key and value is treated as a value. So array is basically nothing but a key value pair only, but its key is in the form of index. So yeah, object. So let's move on to the next and final two question, guys. I think so you are you I think so I have able to give you some valuable input. So let's go on to the final two questions. And this is also an interview question that has been asked in many of the JavaScript interviews. So var I is equal to 0, I less than 3, I plus plus. Inside this I will simply create a set timeout function, set timeout, arrow function, then I will simply give it as for now as 0 timer, and here I will simply write console.log I. The same question with not var but let I is equal to 0. So what do you think, guys? What will be the output of this two? So if you have told me 3 3 3, and here if you have told me 0 1 2, then you are right. You are absolutely right. So to solve this question, there is a core concept of block scope and functional scope variable, guys. So variable declared with var are hosted on top of their function, and they are functional scope, and variable declared with let are basically they are block scope variable, and if we try to access them before their initialization, we will get reference error, while in case of var we will get undefined. So this thing we have to always remember. This is the reason why it is a functional scope. That's why when this particular timeout function has actually came into picture, this loop has already been executed, but var will remember the function execution. So until our function reaches the I has already completed its loop, and final output will be 3. So can you guys tell me what will be the output of this if I simply put it as triple equal to 3? Let's check it. The output will be 444. 4444 times 4. So let's check. 4444. Again, the concept of functional scope, and here the concept of block scope. So yeah, guys, these are basically the interview question that I wanted you to have a go, because these are very simple but very critical. This can either make or break your interview, guys. Interviewer can get impressed if you know this type of things, small things, and if you solve this, or if you tell him like, okay, the output will be this with confidence and with valid knowledge of JavaScript, he will be impressed, and you can easily get selected in any of the interview question. In reactjs also this has been asked, in JavaScript interviews it has been asked already. So yeah, guys, I just wanted to keep you updated with these particular questions. If I got any new questions or any tricky questions, I will update you on this YouTube channel. So don't forget to like, share and subscribe to my YouTube channel. I am just starting this channel in recent days only, so it will be really helpful for me if you subscribe to my channel, and I will keep you updated with new videos and new cool stuffs. So yeah, guys, take care, and all the best for your interviews. If you are preparing, prepare hard, prepared well, you will crack it no matter what. It's just a matter of time that you crack any interview. So all the best for you guys, and thank you for watching. Bye bye.